Hey guys, it's Mr. Smiley here of Terpswin B1G. I'm coming at you with a short tutorial on the mass bowler with backend loons, or the GiBoLo, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it's the same attack as the mass bowler, except that sometimes you get stuck in the middle with the mass bowler, and the backend loons are super effective. So just to go over, I do have another instructional on the mass bowler. It's pretty much the same attack, but basically you're going to drop, and I like to use a two-finger drop to do it. You're going to drop, find the defenses, and you're going to drop two giants followed by healer on either side at the same time, and then you're going to drop four bowlers here. And then in your clan castle you have a golem and a giant, or if you're having problems getting a golem, just go with all giants. And then you're going to drop two healers behind that and all the rest of your bowlers and your heroes, and you're going to go right into the middle. You're going to pop a jump here and then maybe pop a jump here just to get as much access to the base as possible. And then as you do that, you have a couple rages and a freeze, or you can go with three rages. I've been playing around with both comps. Both of them are pretty much the same results as far as I can tell right now. And then as you do that, instead of having all bowlers in the as the damage dealers, you have 8 back-end loons, and the level 7 loons are really effective. And so you want to wait until the bowlers are in the core and on their way out. Maybe you're able to save one of your jumps to pop out of the core, but then you're just going to send the loons on the back end while the defenses are hopefully distracted. Either one at each ground only, two at, well, you don't want to send them right by the air defenses. So just pay attention to where the air defenses are and send the loons on the back at the end of the attack. So I'm going to show a couple of raids here. The raids I have are against Town Hall 11s, not the strongest Town Hall 11s. It's a nice strategy for, it's a nice raiding strategy because it is a little bit spammy. You are pretty much guaranteed 2 stars on the attack, even on a fail. So against the max Town Hall 11s, I am getting a lot of 80%, 85% 2 stars, which, especially when I'm raiding from my phone while at work, is not bad. So I didn't spend enough time with my funnel. You can see that the bowlers do take a little bit of a detour, but enough of them still get into that core to cause a lot of damage. As you come in there, as soon as the first volley from the eagle starts to land, that's when you want to pop your warden's tome. Try to protect your guys. If you're a little bit more adventurous, you can wait until you start getting into the core. But I like to use it on that first volley before my raged bowlers get too far ahead of my warden. So there you can see I'm just popping dropping the loons on the back end, just kind of 2 at a time, and I have 2 minions that I like to strategically place behind them. So the bowlers ended up going around the base. You still have to pay attention to the funneling. And then you can see up here, just pay attention to what you've already cleared, and that's where you drop your minions. So as you can see here, they are still going around. Your healers often congregate on the Archer Queen and or the Warden and help pick off this base, and so we get a lot of cleanup here at the end. Not super elegant, but it is a very effective attack, 11 versus 11. Let's show another 11 versus 11 raid. Here we go. I think Queenie was the next one. Alright, so this is our friend the Nemesis base, our favorite base ever. Here you can see the giants, the bowlers on the outside to create that funnel. They'll start heading in as they clear out that defense. Going to send everything into the middle there and protect everything from the first volley. Rage gets everything into the core there. They start to go sideways, but then decide they are going to go where I want them to go. Going to drop a jump there to get everything in there. Freeze the one Inferno, and here you can see they start going sideways, but again, decide they want to go where I want them. Enough of them decide they want to go where I want them to go. Not the best raid here, but still effective. These spread out bases, your bowlers aren't taking a ton of damage, so you can get in there into the core. And as you can see here, I did waste a couple of loons, but ended up taking out that one air defense. And then the rest of my loons are just going to float around and start destroying stuff. Unfortunately, a lot of my better executed raids yesterday got wiped. But here you can see my 4 back-end loons here are going to start taking out some defenses. The bowlers are taking out the air defense over there. They're taking a lot of fire. This does look like it is a max Town Hall 11 other than the walls. So I'm going to drop the couple of minions behind those loons. The loons, in addition to taking out the defenses, are also taking out air mines and air bombs to allow my minions to pick up the percentage and help clean up at the end. So pretty effective loons here. I have not tried this strategy as an 11-11 versus 11 in war. Maybe I'll get the opportunity to do that tonight. But I do have a couple of 11 versus 10 beatdowns from the last war. So let's go into those here, into the war log. Against Ireland, this is in the potluck, and where all the clans spun at the same time and ended up getting a lot of good matchups. So Ireland is a pretty decent fair play clan. Here is one of my 3 stars, and so here you can see the air defenses are all clustered in the middle, which is perfect. I have a nice ability to create a funnel here. These Dragonflower type bases are perfect for mass bowler attacks. So I set the funnels on the outside, and then I'm going to have everything else on the inside. Drop my heroes, and I'm going to rage that towards the core. A little bit late on my poison there, and my tome, but I get everything into the core there. Poison on the clan castle, poison on the archer queen. Start raging through the middle, drop the second jump, and get the heroes in, start taking everything out, and here's where I just start dropping the loons 2 at a time all around the base. So it turns a kind of a spammy looking attack into a little bit of elegance with the loons. I know a lot of people are, a lot of the Elite War community are kind of complaining about the spamminess of bowlers. Frankly, I don't really mind it. I think it's fun, and there really isn't that much difference in execution between this attack and a GiBoLo at Town Hall 9, which I don't think anybody really thinks is that spammy of an attack. This one's actually a little bit harder because you have to go against Infernos and Eagles, but the range of the bowlers does help clear out the middle. But as you can see here, this probably would have been pretty effective if it were a Valk attack instead of a bowler attack. So here you can see the loons just going around, cleaning up. Got a lot of troops in the middle. They just need to bust through those really strong interior walls and then perform the cleanup. Alright, so I did the same attack then later on in the war on the number 5. We had a couple of Town Hall 10s attack up on the 11s to allow the 11s to go a little bit down on the 10s. So here you can see the air defenses are even more clustered than that other base. You just kind of try to aim the side funneling crews here at a defense. That's where the giants are going to go, so you want your bowlers to be behind the giants. And then hopefully go in towards the middle so you don't get a healer just stuck on a giant for the entire raid. But again, you pop the jump, rage on the bowlers, everything coming into the middle. Nice poisons this time, a lot better there. There you get the tome right as the clan castle starts coming up. Pop the jump on the back end to try to get that back air defense. Everything just kind of rumbling towards the middle. And then as the air defenses start going down, that's when you can start deploying your loons on the back end. That one got taken out by an air mine. So here comes some more. These level 7 loons are really tough. They do a ton of damage. A lot of times, even if an archer tower is targeting one, you can still get a trade where it'll just start popping the loon but destroy the archer tower, as you can see right here. Nicely on cue. Doesn't quite destroy my loon, but I get that archer tower down, and there's the cannon down, and at this point we're just cleaning up the party. So really having fun with the stack. I had been doing a lot of half bowler, half miner. I think the loons, I had more barracks that were allowed, that were of sufficient level to generate the loons, so I switched to this attack. I think they might be a little bit cheaper also. So again, the army composition here is just going to be 4 giants, 4 healers, 3 wall breakers in your regular barracks, along with 8 loons, and then you're going to have 19 bowlers, 2 jumps, 2 minions, either 2 or 3 rages, and then a freeze if you don't have the other one. Here we can see another bully beatdown on a Town Hall 10. Just quickly watch that one. Aren't that many Town Hall 10s up in Legends, but those that are up here are prepared to get smacked. So you can see creating the funnel, take out the air defense quickly, just kind of rumbling through this base. Didn't really need to use that second jump, but you had it, so you might as well. And here come the loons on the bottom. Freeze the air defense to try to protect my healers and my loons, and just wreck this base. All kinds of bowlers. So I'll try to get Terps01 or UVA Rob in the clan, who has bowler now, to try to show some 10 versus 10 action. But hope you enjoy this strategy. I'm having a lot of fun with it and a lot of success with it raiding. Till next time, let's go Terps.